Welcome back to The Vocalist. Today we are watching a backstage rehearsal video featuring none other than Ed Sheeran and Arijit Singh. Here we go.
Cool, so I'll start. I found love for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When we said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
Oh my goodness. Sometimes you just don't even know that you need to hear two voices together until they do it for you. This is stunning. I have heard, well, I did two reactions previously featuring Arijit Singh. I've been enamored with his voice in that he has so much agility. He's not afraid to use nasality, but also he spends a lot of time in mix, and it's just so warm and velvety and gorgeous. I have never actually talked about Ed Sheeran on the channel, but I'm a fan. I think he is obviously an incredible songwriter and musician, but vocally, I love the earnestness and the warmth and sort of the gentility that he incorporates in a lot of his songs. I mean, obviously he can really belt out when he wants to, but there's just this this finesse to his singing that I've always enjoyed, and the two of them with this song is so good. We're going to the back. We're going to the back. No, we're going back to the front. Here we go.
Cool, so I'll start. I found love.
Isn't that, like, that's so interesting to me, just the way he started, and I know this is a rehearsal, but that first tone was so similar to his speaking voice, but then it kind of like flipped, like he sort of entered into that warmer, rounder space.
Start. I found love for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead.
The back and forth between that breathiness, so just allowing a little more relaxation, it's gorgeous.
I found a girl, beautiful and sweet.
And there, what I loved, so we got a little bit more nasality there, but we also heard a little bit, now I'm trying to think back to some of those earlier songs I heard from him. I think he has a fairly fast vibrato, and I think we got just a little inkling of that there.
Beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time.
It's like, it's too much. Like, it's so good. I love the harmonies here. I love the way their voices pair. Like that warmth is just magnified because they are both so capable of that. You can certainly distinguish between their voices, but they have so many gorgeous qualities that are similar enough to where when they blend, it's just, I feel like the sound blossoms rather than separates, if that makes sense. It's like, I don't know. I'm thinking like all the sci-fi movies I've ever seen and how like you just have all this material sort of getting sucked into like an orb, and that orb just becomes that much more powerful. That's kind of what's happening here for me. Like I'm not hearing them individually. I feel like the sound is just being amplified. Like the beauty of the sound is being amplified with the two of them together. I'm enjoying it. Here we go.
Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When we said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath that you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a lover to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids and we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark.
Hold on, I gotta go back. I was mesmerized by Arijit Singh's guitar playing. I don't know. It just sucked me in. It was so captivating to watch.
To carry children of our own.
Sorry, let me go back, because before that I was very much enjoying Ed Sheeran's vocals, so we'll talk about that.
Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home.
He has a lot. I've never seen him live, and I don't know that I've ever watched any sort of video of his, like a rehearsal or something that wasn't already a completed project. So hearing the amount of power and presence that's coming from his voice right now is kind of exciting. I mean, unexpected as well, just because when I think of his music, obviously so many of his songs have this, I'm going to say softness. I know that's not, maybe like a bit of a reserve, or I don't know. I don't even want to say that, because like there's always this gorgeous arc and there's plenty of volume and excitement in his music, but there's some, maybe it's just like, I don't know, it's very chill, very cool, collected, maybe, I don't know. So hearing just the amount of presence coming from his voice and how effortless it looks it's fun to watch, because I've never seen him in this sort of setting before.
I found a lover to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids and we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes, baby. I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite.
So gorgeous. I mean, the way the melody, both of these small duet sections, I think, are stunning and so different. In the first, obviously, I just felt like there was their volumes matched. Everything was just so equal that it just resonated. I can't even put my finger on it. But here, I feel that Arijit Singh is like backing off with the volume. Of course, I don't know what they decided to do in actual performance, but so it's really beautiful to hear that gorgeous light head voice, and to still be able to pick out the melody so clearly.
Dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. And you saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful. I don't deserve this, darling. You look perfect tonight. Baby, I'm dancing in. Yeah, right, yeah. I'm gonna do that one. With you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I have met an angel in person. She looks perfect. No, I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight.
I'm going back. I loved that.
Looking so beautiful. I don't deserve this, darling. You look perfect tonight. Baby,
Like you could hear just there. Okay, first off, I have so many thoughts. His guitar playing again, I think, gorgeous. Then when they sang in unison, like you could hear how beautifully their voices were matching. And then here,
baby, I'm dancing in. Yeah, right, yeah.
I know that like one was supposed to go lower, but I love that. I love the sound. Like not only did we hear them in unison in that chesty mix, but hearing them in unison in falsetto, so good.
Baby, I'm dancing in. Yeah, right, yeah. I'm gonna do that one. With you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I have met an angel in person. She looks perfect. No, I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight. Beautiful. It's gonna be great. Cool. Really great.
I loved every minute of that. I'm gonna have to watch it a dozen more times. Both of them individually, I mean, they are incredible artists, singers, musicians, performers, fill in the blank. But watching them together, I think, was just so special. And to hear how their voices just melted together, and to watch how they played off of each other was really beautiful. So we'll leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for this recommendation and for watching with me, and hopefully I will see you next time.